Hi, I'm Rachel from The Little Reading Lamb, and this is my first book haul, and I've never had a YouTube channel before, so I'm really excited to see how this is going to go. So before I begin, since obviously I'm new and you guys don't know what I like to read, I'll show you some books that are in genres I like or just in particular that I like. I really enjoyed the It Girl series by Celie von Zellweger, and if I say any authors' names wrong, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. But I really like her style of writing. It's really girly, and I just love all the gossip and scandal. Another series I like is the Jurassic Park series. Is the second book, The Lost World by Michael Crichton. And these books, I really like them. Like, I'm usually not into sci-fi, but I love the dinosaur aspect. It's very interesting. I would have to say the Pretty Little Liars series by Sarah Shepard is one of my favorites. I've been a fan for 4 years, and I've been reading them ever since they've come out, and they're just so addicting. Another good trilogy that I really like is The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. I recently read these, and I finished them in like 4 days. It's crazy. I also love Sofia Consuela's writing. I love the Confessions of a Shopaholic series. I hope she makes more. A new but fabulous read is The Selection by Kiera Cass. I love the dystopian and girliness with it. I also love Elin Hilderbrand's writing. This is Silver Girl. This is a book that came out last year from her and is a really good summer read. And her next one comes out next Tuesday, which I believe is the 26th. Another good trilogy is The Maze Runner by James Dashner trilogy. I just read this year, and I really love the first book. And the last sort of book that I'm showing you as my introduction to genres is Modelland by Tyra Banks, and I really love these ideas in this book. They're just so unique, and it was a good read. So today at my local bookstore chain, there was a point collecting day, and it was sort of a big, you're going to get a lot of points if you, how much you spend, so I thought I might as well go pick up some reads because I'm going to be doing that soon anyway, so I might as well collect points. The first one I got was Criers Cross by Lisa McMahon, and I haven't heard anything about this book, but it was on sale for $4.99, so I thought I'd give it a try. And I'll read the description quickly. So you never know where evil is lurking. The small town of Criers Cross is rocked by tragedy when an unassuming freshman disappears without a trace. Kendall Fletcher wasn't that friendly with the missing girl, but the angst wreaks havoc on her OCD-addled brain. When a second student goes missing, someone close to Kendall's heart, the community is in an uproar. Caught in a downward spiral of fear and anxiety, Kendall's not sure she can hold it together. When she starts hearing the voices of the missing, calling out to her and pleading for help, she fears she's losing her grip on reality. But when she finds messages scratched in a desk at school, messages that could only be from the missing students who used to sit there, Kendall decides that, crazy or not, she'd never forgive herself if she didn't act on her suspicions. Kendall's not right in Criers Cross, and Kendall's about to find out just how far the townspeople go to keep their secrets buried. So this sounds like a really good book, and Lisa McMahon, I just flipped the back cover, and she's actually the series of the Wake series, which I've seen, I've not read, but some of you guys might be fans. I don't know. Another book I picked up, I've really wanted to pick up for a long time, and it was in hardcover last year, and every time I go to the bookstore, I look at it and be like, I wrote that so bad, but I finally got it when it's in paperback, and it's Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. And I've never read a Libba Bray book, but I have Zombies vs. Unicorns, where she has a story, and I like the style of writing. And most of you probably know what this is about, but the blurb's really short, so I'll just read it to you. Survival of the fittest. The 50 contestants in Miss Teen Dream Pageant thought this was going to be a fun trip at the beach, where they could parade in their state-appropriate costumes and compete in front of the cameras. But sadly, their airplane had another idea, crashing on a desert island and leaving the survivors stranded with little food, little water, and practically no eyeliner. What's a beauty queen to do? Continue to practice for the talent portion of the program? or wrestle snakes to the ground, get a perfect tan, or learn to run wild. And what would happen when the sexy pirates show up? Welcome to the heart of non-exfoliated darkness. So this sounds really good. It sounds like a nice, fun beach read. So I'm excited to read that. The third book I picked up was Ruby Red by Kirsten Gier. And it says she wasn't expecting to travel through time or to lose her heart. And I haven't heard like anything of this on YouTube, so I'm pretty excited. And I'll read the blurb on the back. Although I'd never seen him before, I recognized him immediately. I'd have known his voice anywhere. This is the guide to my last journey back in time, or more precisely, the one who kissed my doppelganger while I was hiding behind the curtain in disbelief. 16-year-old Gwen lives with her extended and rather eccentric family in an exclusive London neighborhood. In spite of her ancestors' peculiar history, she's had a relatively normal life so far. The time-traveling gene that runs like a secret thread through the female half of the family is supposed to have skipped over Gwen, so she hasn't introduced to the mysteries and could spend her time hanging out with her best friend Leslie. It comes as an unwelcome surprise when she starts taking sudden uncontrolled leaps into the past. Sorry, I just had to shift there. She's totally unprepared for time travel, not to mention all that comes with it. Fancy clothes, archaic manners, a mysterious secret society, and Gideon, her time-traveling counterpart. He's obnoxious, a know-it-all, and possibly the best-looking guy she's seen ever in any century. Ruby Red. And I think it came out last year, and apparently there's two sequels coming out 2012 and 2013. I don't know if the second one's out yet. So, before I show you the next book I bought, I'm going to show you the book I currently am reading, which is If I Stay by Gayle Forman. Oh, wrong hand to move. And this one is, I'll read the blurb on it, but I'm not going to, I'll just read the blurb. On a day that started like any other, Maya had everything: a loving family, a gorgeous, adoring boyfriend, and a bright future full of music and full of choices. Then in an instant, almost all of it is taken from her. Caught between life and death, between a happy past and a noble future, Maya spends one critical day contemplating the only decision she has left, the most important decision she'll ever make. Simultaneously tragic and hopeful, this is a romantic, riveting, and ultimately uplifting story about memory, music, living, dying, loving. So it's really good so far. I'm on page 117, and when I finish, since I picked up the second one, Where She Went by Gayle Forman, obviously, so when I finish that one, which I'll probably finish it tonight, it's so good, I'll start this one for tomorrow. I'm not going to read the back because I myself haven't read the back because I don't want to spoil anything that happens in the first book. And also I don't want to spoil anything to you guys if you guys are reading it or anticipating to read it. But I'm really excited to read that. And out of all 5 of the books that I showed you, the ones that I bought and the one I'm currently reading, I'm going to pick my favorite, or if I have more than one favorite, and I'm going to review that. And hopefully that review will come about sometime next week. I might review more than one. I don't know yet. But I'm always interested in what you guys want to see. So if you guys have any suggestions, just comment below and I'll get back to them, and maybe I'll check out the titles you suggest. Well, I probably will. So this is Rachel from The Little Reading Lamb. Bye.